Hey, g'day guys, Sam here again. Here are my thoughts on silver. Looking at the macro, this is a daily chart that goes all the way back to 2008. Don't know if there's any more than that. And it's an interesting chart looking at the macro, so it's a good idea to look at the big picture once in a while. Here we had a ABCD move. It was exact. So that would have been really nice back then if I was a trader, but I wasn't. 2011, that would have been a real nice trade. And when you have that kind of stuff, it usually means it's going to go down. So we had this long-term accumulation. Geez, how long is that? Let's have a look. Just curious. Date. Eventually came. Geez, that's 2088 days. That's what is it? From 2014 to 2020. 6 years of accumulation. And then we had this breakout. And this breakout basically occurred with the COVID era breakout, and then a pullback back to this neckline. Interesting enough. Now you can see how I've drawn this formation, and we've got our Elliott wave count. So I do believe this is accurate, this Elliott wave count. So we're doing a 3 or 4. Now the 3 and 4 will break out, and then we'll look for the 5. So let's have a closer look in those terms. Why is silver going up? Is it due to inflation? Because the value is going up? That would be an interesting question in itself. Maybe silver's not going up, just the value of the dollar is dropping, and that's why silver's going up. Here we have double bottom. And if we were to extend this to the top, we can see our 1.618 level. Let's just put that in there. Okay, I'm on non-log. So this will be a nice parallel channel in a way. And we've got this resistance line ever so slightly. From a daily perspective, looks very similar to what SP500 did with the formations and then the breakout. So I'm looking for the breakout on this. And now can we use, this is the golden ratio for resistance. So initially I'm looking for a slot higher than this, and 1-to-1 ratio. So that is a target there for silver. I'll put that as my primary target. Let's try it with another way to see if that works out. My 1 wave and my 4 wave. Actually, so the initial target will be here, 1-to-1. That will be my second target there. So my initial target will be here, using the 1-to-1 ratio. And then our second target, if we were to assume, as a golden ratio, 0.5, 0.618, yep. So this will be our second target. Just look at the short term, guys. And then, so we are getting a breakout. So with this downward channel, we're getting the breakout, and it's likely to continue up. So if we were to put a pitchfork in there, let's see how that works out. So here's our pitchfork, and we've just done a few Fibonacci there. So our golden ratio is slightly lower next to this trend line, and then we have the 0.5. Here, to me, it seems like that's what it's headed for. The price is headed for this range here, the meat. So I think this, and it's got confluence with the bottom of this channel. So I would think that there's a bounce there. Could do that, a double bounce, or further down, and look for a bounce there for wave E. So we have this complex formation, Elliott wave count. If we would do it, that's our A, B, C, D. Question is, where's E? Is E to the bottom of it, or is E on this level here, where there was a lot of accumulation or holding up? So this level seems to make sense. Now what we have is pretty much a macro wave. Now that is the fact that it's doing this. If that was 1, 2, that's a 4. Yes, it looks like it wants to be bullish. Although this resembles a bit of Bitcoin in a way, the way it's done this. 1, 2, that can't be a 4, so that's right. So that's a 3 for sure. And that's a 4, and there we go. So yeah, you want to maybe wait for this breakout from that level there, where we have that confluence. Maybe look for the breakout for the trade. At the moment, it's headed south, and if we were to add the RSI on the 1 daily chart, let's see what the RSI, see if it's giving equates to the formation. It does. So we also have confluence with the formation. So what we have is that, and it's good to get a second perspective, and there we go. So we do have, as I saw there, the RSI is also confluence with price for the early wave count. So let's see how likely to pull back. Previously this level made sense, so the RSI 50% level, and see how it goes. But yeah, I do feel that we're going to go higher to the top of this range potentially. So that's our first target. Second target, 27 bucks, and then the top of the range, which is around here. So if it does that, nice breakout, and then we get a correction of some sort, maybe a 5 wave count to the bottom, and then continue on. I do feel like this is going to continue on, and those are my thoughts, macro and short term wise. We are likely to get another resistance here, but I do feel like this is going to be bullish along the way. I'm going to leave it at that. Please give me a like and share. Talk to you soon.